Time to find out what that person wants to tell you but hasn't yet. That romantic crush, that person you want to date. Think or say out loud, I allow this reading, and let's get started. Please remember, love readings are open. Use the link in my bio. Half-an-hour readings come with a Reiki session, so it's like a 2-for-1 deal. Also, you're going to want to become a platinum live subscriber of mine, because every time we go live, you get to ask a question and get an answer for free if you're a live platinum member, okay? So I keep track of you from afar by looking you up online. Came out first. Then I won't let you down. I fantasize about getting a second chance with you. Can you let go of the past and can forgive me? Can you trust me again with your heart? I wasn't honest with you about my feelings at the time. I'm sorry for judging you and hurting your feelings. Now, this one and the one about I wasn't being honest, they got triggered out of fear and reacted badly towards you. But it was one of those, they self-sabotaged, and it wasn't until later on that they were like completely upset with themselves. Because the one where it says that they, where is it? They keep track from you from afar, but they still want to be with you. Can you let go and forgive me? Can you be with me again? All that stuff. It's like they wish things could be different. There it is. I kept up a facade to the world, but you saw past that into my soul. And that's part of what they weren't honest about their feelings with. It was like they were afraid to let you know how much they liked you. They were afraid that if you two started anything further than you might have went, they would sabotage it, or they wouldn't be able to succeed in it. It would hurt too much. They would lose you. All these different things were triggering back then. Just being near you is intoxicating. But a lot of things have changed since then. Even if this was very recent for you, you've had epiphanies. They've had. There's been moments where they realized, like, there it is. I've awakened to our connection. I know we have a timeless bond between us. So they realize that they want you so badly that really it's because of this infinite connection. And they want to tell you, there it is, you were the love of my life. I didn't figure that out before. I now know that's true. There was this energy of they wish they treated you better. They're afraid to contact you, but they're going to. They have to. They need to tell you that they can't stop feeling so drawn to you. And it's because they know that you were the love of their life, that you weren't just a friend. You weren't just that coworker. It wasn't just something. It was monumental. And their fear, and I mean, think about it. It was the first time they ever had anybody give them unconditional love that wasn't like looking for something in return versus just you being you. They're recovering from their wounds because they realized after interacting with you that they couldn't let you get close to them, and that they had these fears and these wounds, and they pushed you away. And they didn't understand at the time why. But it really was because they thought at the time you were too good, and that they didn't want to get into something with you and have them be seen, in their opinion, as the not good enough that they already think they are. But you really have been the one to kind of trigger them into daydreaming about a life with you from the first moment they met you, 2, 3, 4. But at the same point, the thought of you with anybody else makes them feel absolutely insane, because this energy that's been holding them back is frustrating them, because every person they interact with, they're like, yeah, but it's not you. Every time they're like, yeah, they might be cute, or yeah, that might be nice, or yeah, that's whatever, but none of it compares. Nothing compares to you. I didn't realize I loved you until it was too late. I am so sorry. So now you got that twice from 2 different. I want you to see the real me. I've been hiding from our love for far too long. All right. So sometimes I stay awake thinking about you. And it's 2:35 now in the morning that they had me recording this. All right. So they do want to reach out. They do watch your social media. They do believe that if they could just work through this fear of commitment, of intimacy, that you will not think they're good enough for you. They want to be with you again. They're going to speak to you about this. They're going to explain, because they're starting to truly understand the connection, and they feel kind of idiotic that they didn't even understand that before. But they can't get enough of you. They can't ignore it. They can't pretend it's not there. They can't pick anybody else and feel like fulfilled where they'll just forget about it. And I'm confused about what I should do about my feelings for you came out in a way of such frustration, because they are afraid that if they start telling you, you'll be like, tough shit. And for some of you, you might actually feel that way. For others of you, maybe you hear them out and realize that you've both done so much healing and changing and growing and maturing and self-development, 555, as I said that you're both very different people. Like, you were both caterpillars at that time. Even if it was recent, like, it doesn't have to be a lot of time in between, but for some of you it is. But no matter what, time is not really anything that matters in comparison to the changes that have been made within both of you. Who you are now, the epiphanies you've made, the leaps and bounds. So use a link in my bio, Linktree Readings by Loren. Book yourself a love reading or a half an hour reading. Let's get more into this for you. All right. If you want more messages from this person, or even 18 plus, like naughty, kinky messages, put that in the note section when you book your readings. All right. And remember, become a live platinum subscriber of mine so that every time I go live on TikTok, you get extra perks and privileges. All right. I love you. And this feels and sounds really good for you. I'm excited about this for you. All right. I hope you are.